superheroes versus vigilantes, court cases and zombies. Let's do this. NERDSoul. Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people, today? Oh yeah, we're coming with another wonderful episode of That's Right, Talk Shop. We're getting into some comics, and today we have a really cool, interesting round one and round two of Piece of Me. And Piece of Me, or POM, is this book that has like this magazine flavor, yet superhero nature, yet weird, combustible collaboration kind of attitude about itself, where there's stuff going on everywhere and it touches a whole bunch of topics. First up is this whole kind of scenario with I guess nepotism as far as superheroes go. You have this character in Brittany Armstrong, who is this, I guess, daughter of a hero who herself is now kind of stepping into those footsteps and into that legacy, but still making some mistakes. And you have this newscast that's kind of like asking, is she a hero? Is she not? Should she be held accountable? And you have a very great discussion when they break down like, what is our difference or what is our distinction between vigilantes and superheroes? Like, what is going to be our line to define who they are, what they do? And you see Brittany kind of in this world where she's trying to figure out, I guess, how to be a hero herself, and also how to navigate things like court dates and actually showing up on time. There's also a character named by McDougal who is in jail, headed off in a transport, and we get a great action set piece where there are some interested parties trying to break him out of jail or break him out of that custody and stop the transport. And in the middle of the street, you have a raid of just people running left and right. You have bad guys coming in, folks trying to protect the transport, and you have mayhem on a good scale, because this is some good, just all out action in public. Now, I know a lot of people might say, well, you know, what about the casualties and all that? But this is a comic book, man. Look, this is just what happens. You know, sometimes transports get hit and there's, you know, innocent bystanders or whatever, but there is tons of cool things to see in here, and the art really shines, and they show off all of the powers, all of the action right here. Even in the moment when like a new character shows up and like he's like round two. And I just really enjoyed that part of the book, because you're following this kind of like, I guess, narration with the newscast about, you know, like this court case and arriving at the court case and what are superheroes and what are vigilantes. And then you see all of that clash on the street in front of us. And that round one, I guess, if you could say, is very telling about the world that you're in Piece of Me. And it's just really cool to see those types of conversations set as a backdrop to these fight scenes, to these different situations and attitudes, even between superheroes themselves, like with Brittany and the other heroes that are on the ground. Now, there is some other stuff I want to get into, because the round two of this book definitely changes gears and gets weird and kind of leaves me for a second. But I think it's kind of cool. And of course, first, KURO brand is going to help us pay them bills. Oh yeah, check that link below. Hats, shirts, hoodies, all that jazz. And once you find something you like, of course, cop it. Now, round two is unique, because you go from this ground war, this fight going on between the transport and all of this talk with Brittany Armstrong and Strongman, her father, and all of this. And then we're transported to the unit, who's fighting against these zombies and just this completely different world where these alchemists are going head to head, and you have this basic unit or this super team that is recruiting while they're also in the field. And the art style changes, you know, the tone changes, and I like it. I like it a lot. I like this. I will say, I think I dig round 2 more than round 1 in this book, but I guess it's because it's just right up my alley. You have teleportation, you got zombies, you got alchemists, you got philosopher's stones, you got a team of heroes that kind of get along, but they have their own quirks. This is right up my superhero nature alley, and with a touch of the supernatural, which I really enjoy as well. So putting those two together really hit it home for me. And in this, we follow a character, Shakti, not from Star Wars, but from this piece of me. And we figure that she is not only being recruited, but maybe she might be the missing piece to their team, because it shows that she is definitely a loose cannon. She is definitely reckless, but she's definitely needed for this team and could be a great addition. And I like to see here in round 2 where they had a conversation going on with the recruitment and also what was going on the field, and it was just handled seamlessly and very well. And I think in both of these parts, round 1 and round 2, where this book handles just the right amount of action with just the right amount of information as well to kind of keep you abreast of what's going on and also keep you engaged with what's going on when it comes to the fisticuffs. And this is a fun book. This is definitely fun for me, and I think it's fun for you too. So for the people that haven't checked it out, holla at me, I'm holla at you. Down in them comments, check that description and pick yourself up a copy. For the people that haven't it, let's talk piece of me. And before I bounce, I'm gonna tell you guys to hit up ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right, check me out right there. All my videos from the oldest, newest, latest, greatest, and all that. Then hit up shop.ThatNERDSoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt, player. Don't forget to get one for them players. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that Nerd Soul. That's right, there's no better way that I can show people that you like what you are watching. So, LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart, and please be good to yourselves. Please be good to each other, and remember, just because you think you can do this all day, doesn't mean you can do this all day. Peace.